Good morning, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 4320 Southeast 51st Avenue here in Portland. We're located in the basement of the home at the rear foundation wall. We have a 3-inch cast iron clean-out cap, but it is actually a 4-inch cast iron line. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We currently have the basement sink running. Here we go. Here at 10 feet, it transitions over to clay pipe. This almost looks like it may be terminating here. Here at 12 feet, it transitions over to concrete. The clay and concrete appear to be 6-inch pipe. Here at 33 feet, we do have a single root strand that's come through the joint there. You can see right here, right in front of the camera, I can't tell if that's a crack or a separated joint there, but it's opened up to the ground. You can see the flow line is showing a lot of aggregate through. I think the line is letting water escape out through the bottom here, and it's becoming an eggshell condition like we're seeing. So this is in need of being repaired at this point. And you're going to start seeing, like right here, roots just coming straight through the sidewall of the pipe.
How far are you in?
It's switching back over to terracotta clay here. We have a very large crack right there, right at the beginning. That whole section is busted. Now the line so far is in very rough condition. And here at 91 feet, we have reached the terminus of the line. We'll do locates to verify where this is at, and we'll also let the line drain out completely here before reeling back. Alright, I did locate the camera head successfully. The line exits out the rear of the house and then wraps around the right side of the home, comes up, I don't know if it's coming straight up the driveway, but it's coming up the right side of the house and going out to the main lateral on Southeast 51st in front of the house. Which is why it's so stinking long, because it's wrapped around the home instead of going straight out the front. Which is common with these older houses. They usually used to have a septic system, and instead of reversing the direction, they just continue on from outside. So this clay section here is going to be the city's responsibility. We're in Multnomah County, which is from curb to curb. So I would inform them of the cracked piece of pipe here. The clay section here is still functioning fairly well. I can't tell if those joints are letting water escape. They're showing some separation, not a ton. But this I would inform them of. That is a big giant crack there in that pipe. So, and that's most likely going to eventually kind of be juxtaposed there and open up and let even more water out into the ground. The issue I'm having here today is we're having a very heavy rainstorm. My paint isn't lasting on the ground for more than about 20 seconds. It's raining too hard. There's nothing for it to stick to right now. So if you do a trench repair, you're going to have to call for locates. In this situation, though, given how well the line drains, it doesn't have any significant settling or anything anywhere with standing water. At least as I can tell, the concrete's very porous, but it does look like it still has proper slope and grade. Or pretty damn close to it. So I would recommend looking into a trenchless repair in this situation, doing a pipe liner or a sleeve. It does appear to be 6-inch pipe, so you do have both options in this circumstance. You could also bore it in, but when they drain out like this, it's always ideal to just do a liner, then you don't have to start trenching the ground up, or some type of trenchless repair. But all this concrete pipe is completely shot at this point. It's all eggshell condition. Much of that aggregate rock you're seeing there is going to be, it will let the water seep out through the bottom of the pipe there. We do have a little bit of standing water in the middle of the pipe. My guess is that's probably where the concrete pipe is worn down there, creating that. We have a few different spots here where we've been able to see right out of the pipe into the ground. Anyway, at this point, the line needs a full replacement or update. And what happens if this goes for a whole lot longer, because of the eggshell condition, what will eventually start happening is sections of the pipe, kind of like that piece of broken terracotta, you'll start to get sections of the pipe that will just start breaking away. And concrete, when it starts to go, it goes much faster than clay does because of its aggregate composition. We've got roots coming through here. These are not obviously crazy, terrible roots that are blocking up the whole line, but we do have roots that are coming right through the flow line there. And the other issue is the pipe is very, very rough, so stuff cannot smoothly flow through the pipe there. It's all jagged, so it gets hung up. That's why we have toilet paper and stuff throughout the pipe too. And I'm going to go locate it here just to see if it's coming up the driveway. Most likely it is. In that circumstance, there's almost no circumstance where when it's as deep as it is under concrete to do a trench job. I just located here. We're about halfway back, and we're going smack dab up the middle of the driveway currently. So, and given where the line comes out, 99.9% of this entire line is under concrete, except for about the first foot as it exits out of the house. So, definitely want to look into a trenchless repair. It will save you a lot of money. It's only worth it if if all the concrete in the house is ready to go and be replaced, and you can dig it all up, at that time it's cost effective. But otherwise, I would do a trenchless repair. And I would contact the repair guys and see whether they think the doing a liner or a sleeve is the better option. They're different. But yeah, spots like this where you've got holes opening up, what can start happening too is it becomes cavernous underneath the pipe. And that when it's unsupported, that's where you get those sections of the pipe that just drop out completely, and you get gaping holes in your sewer line. So it's already losing more water than you would think, and over time it's significant. You can do some serious erosion problems. You let water escape the line, flow back into your house or up against your foundation. So, and it will also erode the driveway out. Alright, we're going to go ahead and reel the camera on out here. And I'm going to locate this particular spot. I recommend looking into this. Oh, you know what? This actually looked like a Y connection at first. Without the water going through here now, I can tell that it's not. It's just it's expanding out here to 6-inch terracotta. I thought this was a Y connection at first. And we're all good there. So I'm going to locate right here at the transition point and mark this with a white T in the back. I'll try and take a picture. It's only going to last for about 5 seconds. That's at least some reference point if the repair guys have to dig to do a liner or something like that. Often with the sleeve. The liners generally don't require any digging at all. That's the advantage to them. Alright, located here, marked with a white T. I do have a picture I've taken. I can forward along with the report of the T marking there. It's going straight out from the rear right corner of the house. It juts dead straight out from the right rear corner into the driveway. So it's actually 100% of the line is under concrete. I have a picture of that in case that's helpful for any of the repair guys. It's at a depth there of 7 feet. I was getting 6 feet 11 to 7 feet deep, right on the dot there, so it's down there ways, and it's just going to get deeper as it goes out toward the street. So with the depth and the fact that it's all under concrete, once again, look into trenchless repair unless you're going to be tearing up the driveway and redoing it. I'm going to go ahead and reel the camera out. I recommend a rescope after the repair work is done. It's very important to do that, especially when it's trenchless. You can't necessarily see what's going on. You need to do a rescope to make sure it was done correctly. I'm going to go ahead and reel out. I recommend repairing the line at least from the cast iron transit. Usually this cast iron can remain in the ground for a very long time. So that transition marking out there is basically to get all the clay and concrete and leave the cast iron in the ground. It's about 80 feet of pipe from 11 feet out to 91 feet.